term cross-training grew out of the triathlon movement early on. Back then, cross-training meant doing some swimming, some biking, and some running. Maybe 2 of those on one day, maybe 1 of those a day. But in any case, all of the activities were primarily cardiovascular developing activities. Modern cross-training is somewhat different. After the triathletes had invested a lot of time and energy doing only the activities of the competition, they discovered if they took some time off from the cardiovascular training and devoted time to strength training and to flexibility training, that their performance improved and the net amount of time required for training decreased. This program that you're about to experience grows out of my experience that the best way to stay fit is to cross-train in endurance training, resistance training, and flexibility training. You'll learn about interval training, the new modern way to increase your endurance with shorter workouts. You'll then take a look at resistance training, how you can take a simple pair of dumbbells and do all the resistance work that you need to do right at home. And then finally, we'll look at isometric stretch. It's extremely productive and time efficient. During the 7 years I spent at the Physical Education Department at the University of Florida, we operated under the premise that there were 3 elements of physical fitness: cardiovascular, range of motion, and muscular fitness. Cardiovascular fitness is considered the most important element of fitness. The cardiorespiratory system consists of the heart and lungs. Although it's possible to enjoy great lung health while having cardio limitations and vice versa, the two tend to be a mirror image of each other. As we place demands on and improve the breathing apparatus, we build a larger and stronger heart and increase the circumference of the arteries, which then promotes improved circulation. The best evidence of a strong heart and large arterial circumference is a slow resting pulse rate, usually under 65 beats per minute. Other evidence of a fit circulatory system is rapid recovery to the resting pulse after exertion. Enhanced cardiovascular fitness is achieved through the category of exercises known as aerobic. Aerobic translates to with oxygen. As is implied, aerobic exercises occur when the body is resupplied oxygen at approximately the same rate as it is expended during the exercise effort. In contrast, anaerobic exercises utilize oxygen of which none is replenished. Before we get started on a cardiovascular fitness program for you, let's take a good look at the most important muscle you've got, your heart. As the song goes, you gotta have heart. Now let's take a look at your heart. If you're currently not in a cardiovascular fitness program, your heart's beating along probably at about 80 beats a minute at rest. Now once you go out and start riding a bike or doing some other exercise, that old ticker gets pumping faster to meet the demands of the load that you're placing upon it. This is cardiovascular training. We're out in the fresh air, the lungs are benefiting, the heart's beating faster, and here's where we get the payoff. After the exercise is over and we get into the rest phase, the heart, like any other muscle, becomes bigger and stronger. And this bigger, stronger muscle beats a lot slower when it's resting. It delivers a lot greater volume of blood with every pump, every stroke. The arteries are more open. Now when we look at the cardiovascularly fit heart on the left, or the trained heart, and the untrained heart at rest, we see the benefits of cardiovascular fitness. Now these benefits pay a dividend long after the exercise period is over, because our metabolic rate stays high for 10 to 12 hours after the end of the exercise, and we're burning a lot of calories even while we rest and sleep. 12 to 20 minutes is considered the threshold for an effective aerobic exercise routine. Now the 12 to 20 minutes should be after warm-up. So in a jogging program, you'd perhaps walk first, jog 12 to 20 minutes. Do that 2 to 3 times a week, and you're going to be in an effective aerobic, or in other words, cardiovascular fitness training program. 2 to 3 times a week is plenty. As a matter of fact, 5 hours of training per week will put you in a world-class level. That's perhaps 5 one-hour workouts per week. 5 30-minute workouts will make you very competitive. You can go out and run 10K races. I like to see people do at least an hour a week. That would be 3 20-minute sections. If you can't do the 3 20-minute sessions, you're going to be in good shape with even less than that. But if it gets under, say, 2 12 to 15-minute sessions a week, you're not going to get a whole lot of benefit. Now, there are a lot of devices for checking your pulse. Most of them are a little smaller and more practical than this one. This one, as you can see, I'm laughing, pretty outdated. Now, even though you can get a device to measure your pulse while you exercise, in reality, if you do what's known as talking pace, you're in good shape. So exercise at the maximum rate that allows you to talk comfortably, and you're in a good aerobic fitness program.
Eating healthy. Slashing your food costs and controlling your weight just got easier. A lot easier. SpaPlate serves as your personal coach to put healthy eating on cruise control. SpaPlate makes portion control automatic for healthy, balanced meals for you and your entire family. SpaPlate doesn't cost, it pays. With no diet pills to buy, no expensive pre-packaged foods, and no ongoing fees. Your SpaPlate is ideal for low-calorie, high-volume, hunger-free eating using readily available, moderately priced foods. SpaPlate is constructed of 100% certified food-safe melamine. It's NSF tested and FDA approved. Your SpaPlate is virtually indestructible and comes with a lifetime replacement guarantee. Don't waste another day or another dollar. Our website is ready to take your order securely for immediate shipping.
After you've built a base of what's called long, slow distance, those 12 to 1 hour workouts at a continuous, steady pace, you can improve your cardiovascular fitness even more rapidly by going into a program of interval training. An interval training program consists of segments, each approximately 30 seconds long, with a more intense rate than the long, slow distance rate. This is followed by a recovery session of approximately 30 seconds. After the 30-second recovery session, we go back into the work phase for another 30 seconds. And we repeat this for a total of between 5 and 10 cycles. SpeedPlay is an informal interval training program in that the interval cycles are not set at 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. A bicycle is a great device for doing speed play on because you can pedal along slowly for a while, then bring up the cadence, then slow down again, and then sprint even faster. Each of these sections can be informal in terms of the length and the intensity, but overall, you'll get a good workout with speed play. Sprinting is an anaerobic exercise. Oxygen is utilized and none is replenished during the workout. After a short burst of sprinting, we have to rest for 5 or 6 minutes so that the quality of the next sprint will stay high. And we do this for 5 or 10 repetitions. Now, we're not building much cardiovascular fitness, but we are building a lot of strength and quality muscle tissue, which helps us be in better shape, burn more fat, and improve our style of running. Sprints, limit them to 1 or 2 workouts per week. The bicycle is one of the finest overall exercise devices in the world. When you go on your bike, please wear a helmet. I've been biking for many, many years, and I've learned a lot of things that'll make biking more fun and safer for you. When you operate your bicycle, try to operate at a cadence of 90 RPMs per minute. That's proven to be the most efficient pace at which to pedal your bicycle. The drop bars are efficient, but a little uncomfortable for some folks, but they allow a high hand position. So drop bars give you versatility. Gearing turns your bicycle into a variable resistance exerciser. You put it in a bigger gear, you stand up, and you're building strength on the bicycle. It's also an ideal way to climb. When you stand, you're generating more power and generally less cardiovascular work. Now, getting your seat used to the bicycle seat is made easier if you wear a pair of bicycle pants that have a chamois inner liner. Specialized shoes and pedals make the whole game more efficient and a lot more fun because you're going faster with the same perceived effort and exertion. The tubing materials on bicycles are important in terms of the speed and feel. This is an aluminum bike. It takes the bumps well, and yet it's stiff, so it responds rapidly. The geometry bike, this is a racing bike, which means that the wheelbase is short. I prefer racing bikes even for touring around because I see no reason to have the long wheelbase and lose energy in the flex. Tires can either be tubular, which means that they have a built-in tube, or clinchers, which means that you insert the tube. The tubulars are faster, but when they flat, you have to replace the whole tire. It's a simple matter. You carry a spare and slip it on the rim when you ride. The wheels of a bike should be light, an alloy, definitely not steel. They're more responsive, and of course, they're the moving parts. We want to keep the weight down on the wheels. So my preferred combination for wheels and tires is a light alloy rim and a tubular tire. Now, computers really make bicycle riding a lot of fun. You can check your cadence, you can check your speed, you can know which gear to be in for greatest efficiency. Do as I'm not doing here, carry water when you ride your bike because you want to replenish those fluids before you get dehydrated. Size and fit are important. I suggest you buy your bicycle from a specialist, somebody who knows how to fit you to that bike. You'll have more enjoyment out of the sport. Now, one of the new things on the scene is mountain bike riding. It's terrific because you get out in the natural environment, you can ride off-road, you're in an upright position because of the different configuration of the handlebars, and all in all, it's about as much fun as anything that I've ever done. It's also great for that unstructured speed play because you're going up hills and down hills, but it's just a terrific activity. My mate and I like to do it. We've been all over the country, or at least all over the western part of the country, on our mountain bikes. And they're great for the road too. So it's a sport that I suggest you try and perhaps have a road bike and a mountain bike. Well, I thank you for joining me for Cardiovascular Fitness Made Easy. It's not only easy, but it'll extend your life. It'll help you control your body weight. And no matter which of these activities you try, if you'll give it about 2 sessions a week, maybe from 12 to 30 minutes, you'll find that your whole quality of life will be improved and enhanced. See you on one of my other videos. Thanks for joining me.
Eating healthy. Slashing your food costs and controlling your weight just got easier. A lot easier. SpaPlate serves as your personal coach to put healthy eating on cruise control. SpaPlate makes portion control automatic for healthy, balanced meals for you and your entire family. SpaPlate doesn't cost, it pays. With no diet pills to buy, no expensive pre-packaged foods, and no ongoing fees. Your SpaPlate is ideal for low-calorie, high-volume, hunger-free eating using readily available, moderately priced foods. SpaPlate is constructed of 100% certified food-safe melamine. It's NSF tested and FDA approved. Your SpaPlate is virtually indestructible and comes with a lifetime replacement guarantee. Don't waste another day or another dollar.